Hello, gentle viewers, and welcome back to Niche, a genetic survival game. Just making up new pronunciations all the time. Alright, so I did some checking with our newest wanderer that came in right at the end of the last episode. He can literally mate with any of the females that are not currently paired up. Probably could mate with more females, but I just checked the ones that weren't currently paired up with a male because he brings in I and E. And I don't remember if we have I anywhere, but it's pretty rare if we do have it, and we definitely don't have any E, I'm pretty sure. So he's pretty available. If I need a male, if I have some extra females that don't have a pair to a mate, I can pair them up with this guy and all is good. His fertility isn't obviously stellar, but it's not awful either. He's not infertile in either slot, so I think we will still try to work with him because he does have healthy blood, he does have healthy eyesight, and he has, this new immunity gene E, and I'm pretty sure I is kind of rare for us. We do have some I. I do remember we do have some I, but E is brand new for us, so I will definitely mate with him, and hopefully the fertility will be okay. So that's exciting, and I also looked at the new babies that have arrived. They are all looking good. As far as their immunity genes go, I could try to mate a couple of them with my leftover females, but they're still very young, so there's time to figure that out. So let's see. I had you on the way to this bush so that you can now be stationed at that bush, and I can continue to move Mere around looking for digging. Not had a lot of luck there, and we are low on the nest building materials, and I don't know why that is. I'm getting a little bit paranoid, but maybe the game is programmed to stop giving us nest materials after a certain time on an island. I have no idea if that's the case, but anyway, let's go ahead and move this little baby down here so that I was going to say so that these two can mate again, but I don't think I'm going to have enough nest materials for her to build her own nest. So, what should we do? There's females, obviously, now in every nest, so... Well, you guys aren't old enough to mate yet, are you? No. Okay, so what we'll do... We'll probably end up moving these guys out, maybe? Is that a good idea? Keep them next to each other so I remember that they're paired off as mating pairs. And then we'll do this. And then now hopefully she has enough materials to build a nest. Yes, she does. Okay. Woo. Woo. Now let's move out these two little twin boys. Out you come. Adorable twins. I love the twins so much. I am still keeping... This was the second set of twins we ever got, but I am intentionally keeping them in growth stasis. And it's sort of a quirk with the game that if two little baby kitties are on the same tile, they cannot grow. They will not grow. So you can kind of just permanently save them, and they're like odd, they're just somehow they're in like stasis and they're not growing at all. And I don't know why. I think it's just lousy, and I'm just gonna keep them in stasis maybe until I move to the new island, obviously, because then I would have to start moving them to the teleportation pads. But I just think that's so weird and cool, and I like it. And I wonder if I'm gonna really screw up the the family tree by doing that. If it's gonna be really confused. Because it wants to keep moving upwards as the older generations die, but if those two are from an older generation and they're still alive, if that's really gonna, mess with this. Uh-oh. I hope that's okay. I hope everything goes well. Alright, so I need to decide if I want to attempt to mate with these two again. I got super lucky, and we wound up with a child that got the high fertility slot from each of the parents, but it is equally possible that a child from them could both inherit the infertile slot, which would be kind of a waste, because then obviously that child couldn't be mated with ever. So I don't know if we want to attempt this. Maybe just one more. We'll try to have one more kid with these two, and hopefully it'll be at least this setup. If not this. And hopefully we won't get an infertile kid. Yeah, we'll just see. See how that goes. And then almost got you to that bush. Almost there. A lot of the kitties don't move very quickly. And that's just, I guess, I could put runner's leg in if I wanted to, but I'm working on the eyesight right now. I can only work at one thing at a time, really. But we'll see. Alright. You're younger, so I should probably get you mated with somebody. And since you're compatible with our newest wanderer, I'm gonna go ahead and have you mate with him as soon as he's old enough, because he's not quite old enough. Because he's right next to you anyway. And that'll be good, hopefully. Let's pick some berries. And, oh, you can't because you have, what we're gonna do with you then is we're gonna have you switch. You're gonna have to shuffle around with your mate, because I'm pretty sure he can pick because he's got velvet paw. So we'll station him next to the bush. All right. Do we want to do anything? Well, I guess we should move you around and look for roots because you have digging, but we haven't been having a ton of luck there. I guess I'll move you around too. Not having a ton of luck finding digging, but that's okay. All right, so shall we go to the next day? You've got digging too. Didn't end up being a thing. Let's go to the next day. Alright, yay, we unlocked. Okay, we unlocked. So let's keep trying to unlock stuff, I suppose. We just keep unlocking these little cosmetic features, like different colored eyes right now. So So it looks like these are all cosmetic features except for this thing up here, because we don't know what that is. These are all just coloration. Okay, so unless this last one up here is in fact perfect fertility, I guess you can't try to get perfect fertility in that way. I guess there's some hope that that's what this is, but we don't know. Alright, let's see though, let's see. I think you're old enough now. Okay, so let's have you have a kid. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, it worked that time. Alrighty, we'll have you be next to the bush as well. And let's... Oh no, she doesn't have enough materials to build herself a nest. I keep having them basically shuffle the materials around so that they can build their nests. Oh wait, she can't build a oh, I still don't have enough. I still don't have enough? Is that what's going on? Well, that's not great. That's not great. Alright, that's okay. Figure this out somehow. Somehow this will be figured out. Let's just collect. Oh, we got a duck-billed child. Aww. I love the duck-billed too. I might try to get a bunch of duck-bills at some point. I do so love the duck-bills. Alright, so we got a duck-billed child. Oops. I saw it just as I was moving away. We got a duck-billed child, so that was good. And not seeing any digging there. No, we're not. Okay, so let's move around. Let's move around. You're not a digger, so that doesn't matter. Let's get you finally next to this bush. Yay! Let's move you around. Look for some digging. Didn't find any. That's okay. Now, moment of truth. This one's healthy. That one's healthy. The blood's not great. The eyesight's not great. But, Yeah, we're trying to fix the eyesight. It's not great right now. Okay, here we go. Yay! It happened twice in a row. They had a kid that had perfect fertility. That's so lucky and awesome. It makes me want to keep breeding with them, but I need to stop because I have been breeding a lot, and I am thinking about soonish going to a new island. So I need to stop with the breeding, stop where I am now, and then when we get to the new island, I can start breeding again in earnest, obviously. But yeah, especially because for some reason we're not getting any more nest materials at all, which is frustrating. So I might have to move her into a permanent nest, and they're all down here. The 3 of permanent nests that we have on this island are all in the bottom, or all on this half. Bottom is relative. Let's see. So, let's have you pick some berries since you're not doing much over there. You're still not quite old enough, but that's fine. We're not in a big rush. We're probably gonna try and save the any further mating until we get to the new island. I think that is probably the best thing to do there. Okay, so let's just I guess we'll just should we start moving them onto the pads then? Is that what we should be doing then? I guess that's what we should be doing. We can start trying to move them towards the teleportation pads. That's probably a good idea. And let's see. So we have Digger here. Let's move around, desperately looking for more nest materials, just not having any luck at all. Alright. So we will move you around because you're a double digger, aren't you? Yes, you are. You are not a digger, so that's not a concern. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just randomly moving things around. That's fine. Moving my kitties. Let's just move you over there. Let's see. Anako and... Yeah, these two. These two are mated up. Can't forget who have mated with whom. Or whom I've paired off with whom. I could refigure it out, but Paige is lazy. Could figure it out again. But who wants to do that? Okay. Let's pick some berries and we'll start... Yeah, I mean, food's looking pretty good. I've been mating a lot, so it started to go down a little bit. I did not mean to move you. Gosh dang. But that's alright. I'll start kind of moving everybody towards the teleportation pads. Please be... No, they're all edible. They're all edible roots. I'm so confused. Why don't I ever get the nest materials anymore? I'm so confused. There. No, that was just one edible root. Why can't I get more nest building materials? I don't mean to be conspiratorial, but it really does feel like the game is doing everything it can to force me to move to the next island. It's like, okay, that's enough. You've lollygagged around here long enough. You need to go to the next island. That's what it feels like. So I guess I will try to start doing that. Moving the kitties to the, can't help it. I can't help it. It's just, you need to get into a nest though. And I think I'm gonna move you down to this nest right there. So, it's gonna be a long journey. It's going to be a long journey. Long journey. So we'll move you down here. Just move everybody down to the teleportation pads. Teleportation pads. All right, we'll keep that up. Let's have you come here, and we'll have you move down, and we'll have you move around a little bit. All right, let's have everybody. You're not pregnant. No, good. Let's go ahead and start moving people to the teleportation pads. Alright. Yay, digging. No. Edible root, not a nest building material. Why do you refuse to give me more nest building materials? Alright, we're gonna go to the new island here fairly soon-ish. But this episode's been going on a bit long, so I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here, and we will I'm so distracted. Okay, ending the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.